All right, everybody. Welcome into the Not Move Podcast, UFC edition. I'm here with my co-host, my man Ja. What up, bro?
Yeah, yeah. What's good, bro?
Not much, man. We gotta break down this UFC Noche card. Last year they went all out at the Sphere. This time it's not as glamorous, not as good as last time, but still a couple good fights, couple good things to watch. And they based it around the whole Canelo Crawford fight, where the main event will end, and then you'll go into the main card of the Canelo Crawford boxing match. Which, um, if you tune in to the Not Move podcast, they're gonna do a breakdown of that tonight. So shout out Coach Common and all them.
Shout out Common, shout out Not Moved in general, shout out Zip Zap, shout out Southgate, shout out the whole boxing community, and Not Move.
Yeah. But there's a couple good fights. Like I said, Lopez Silva should be a banger fight. Like the main event is fire. There's a couple on the main card, like Quang Lee versus this new guy, Santiago Luna, who's supposed to be this Mexican like the next prospect. That should be an interesting firefight. Tatiana Suarez versus Amanda Lemos. That's a good fight on the prelims. Um and Rob Font's not like Rob Font, solid fight. Kevin Gastelum's not a bad fight, even though he's fighting kind of a can-ish. We'll break it all down. Um,
Just want to say Gaston is on the main card, but yeah,
yeah,
Tatiana is not.
yeah,
Anyway,
that's it's kind of wild, man, kind of wild. You want to start it off with the first fight of the night? It's
yeah,
the tough finale between uh Cincinnati and Donchenko, right?
yeah, that's the
All right,
first night. Um,
which way you
was-
leaning early? How you feeling?
uh, honestly, I mean, oh, honestly, I don't know. Personally, just looking at, I'm gonna go Ricardo. Yeah.
Hey,
It's just mainly because I don't know much about Daniel. If I say
yeah.
his name correct, I don't know much about him. Neither does you. He doesn't have like his
No,
height, weight,
neither one of
standing
them. But
straight.
yeah, the
Yeah,
UFC's down bad on that. But I can
yeah,
break you down little bit. Cincinnati is more of a grappler. He's a grappler aficionado. If this fight gets to the ground, it's gonna look like a lot. It's the odds are gonna be a lot in his favor. Like it'll be minus 300, minus 400 in his favor probably if he can.
no,
Because
I know about Cincinnati. I'm talking about the other dude. I don't really know much about.
Donchenko,
Yeah,
he's a power striker. All he does is he throws bombs. He's a very fun fighter to watch. He's um, got some pretty good hands. He's got a couple knockouts. He's definitely if he can keep the fight on the feet, which I think he can, just because he's a pure athlete. He has quick hips, and normally if you have quick hips, your takedown defense is above average. And I feel like Cincinnati's only path to victory is if he gets Donchenko down early, and like I'm talking about at the beginning of the round, because I feel like Donchenko, if this fight stays standing, he's just gonna get tuned up.
uh, so who you got? I'm going on the grappler, obviously. I
I'm gonna
think.
go I'm taking the striker.
I think grapplers and so far in the UFC has shown that they're better than the pure strikers in some weight classes, and that's how the UFC has been leaning to more grapplers.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
next fight is Alice Pereira versus Montes Redon, and I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Alice. And I don't know if they're related, but I've
No,
always
no, no.
assumed.
It's not
I've
Alex. It's
always
just
just. I know. I just seen her last name, thought they was related always. Since then, just ran with it. So I'm picking her.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Alice is a young prospect, 19. Got a couple knockouts on the regional scene. Has the strike power. Hasn't really fought nobody, but again, that's because she's coming off the regional scene. She's very young. Montes, she hasn't done anything to impress me, and she's also like what, like 34, 36. She's like an old prospect versus the new prospect. Give me the young
Oh,
prospect in Pereira.
okay. Interesting. I'm going Pereira as well. It's just interesting that you went the young prospect. But you got Costa versus Cornona. If I don't, I'm apologize if I said it wrong. I'm gonna
Nah,
go.
you got it.
I'm going with. I'm gonna stick to my gut. My gut always go against the United States, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna just go.
You
Just
going
that
Costa?
simple. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you too. Costa's a good. He's good, a great striker. He's got decent ground game, not the greatest, but Cornea's coming on this fight on short notice. I feel like he Costa's fought some good comp in the. I think he's lost to Albazi and Ursay, if I'm not mistaken. So like two of the top 10 flyweights in the world. So coming into this fight, he has the level of competition that Correa doesn't have, and I feel like that UFC comp and like fighting experience is going to lend itself, and he's going to be able to box him up.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on United States fighters as of late. We haven't been the best in terms of UFC. Like all the champions, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have a
No,
besides no, Jones not champion anymore, so we don't have a
no,
single American champion.
no. I think the closest one is like Sean Brady. And maybe Sean Brady might get a shot soon, but I don't know.
Even still, bro, it would be. I don't think Sean Brady wins, do you?
Yeah, yeah, probably not.
So, hold on, let me get back to it. Next fight is Jesus versus Lewis. No, no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's Zachary Reese versus
Cedric
Dumas.
Dumas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sedarius Dumas. And honestly, I'm looking at the two. I mean, I know Dumas is coming off a loss,
hmm
so I'm gonna just say he bounced back and get this dub right here.
See, Dumas is dealing with a lot of out of the cage issues. He couldn't fight. He was supposed to fight in another card, but he couldn't get an ankle monitor off. I don't know what the full situation of the problem was. He also was posting on social media that he only had $13 in his bank account. He's gritty. He needs this money to win this fight. On the other hand, Zach Reese, he's more of a technical striker. He's got good kicks. He's decent on the ground. I feel like if this fight leans towards like the technical standing fight, I feel like Zach Reese will win. But I feel like Cedric's going to try to come in there and make this fight dirty and scrappy. And I feel like Cedric's going to pull it off because he needs it. Honestly,
And he needs it, so that's another thing. You never a man is at his lowest is gonna fight harder than a man who isn't.
facts. He needs his
So
money, man. He's
yeah,
gonna be
he
working
needs
for
it.
it.
Yeah. Now we're to the Jesus Aguilera versus Luis Gary. And
Yeah.
again, I'm going to pick Jesus for some fact that I pick against Americans all the time. They're both coming off a loss.
hmm
Um, I know that Sadiq doesn't have the height advantage or the reach advantage or the
Like
leg reach advantage. He has no advantage whatsoever in terms of stuff like that. But I feel like he can submit him. That's the
he's
thing.
a
I think he
dog.
can. Yeah,
hmm
definitely a dog, and definitely has the capability to submit him.
Oh yeah, for sure. He always has the heart. He hasn't been knocked out. I don't think Lewis has the knockout power. I know he's also like Lewis's last fight. He got smoked by Ode Osborne. Ode Osborne is no joke, but I mean Aguilar was in there with Tatsu Rotera doing work. I feel like his ground game is very good. We all know Tatsu Rotera's ground game's extremely good. That's why he's where he is. But I feel like Aguilar can pull off. I think he's got good grappling. Um, even and he's you're not going to knock out Jesus Aguilar, and I don't think Gorilla has the power to knock him out anyway. I feel like this will be a scrappy fight, a good fight to watch, and I feel like
But I
Aguilar
mean,
comes out on
you don't
top.
have to be a great grappler to be the American and grappler.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
true.
Next, you got Tatiana Suarez versus Amanda Lemos.
hmm
Lemos, I'm pretty sure I said the name wrong. I apologize.
No, you got
But
it.
I don't understand why this is on the prelims. I don't. I think Suarez, who is coming, I mean, granted,
She
Suarez is
just
coming off a
lost it.
loss.
Yeah, but it's the champ, bro. It's Zhang,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
that was the confusing part. I mean, you got I want to go Tati Suarez, right? The thing
hmm
is though, when it comes to grappling, Amanda's better.
No,
I
she's
think
not.
I
No,
think
she's,
so because one is an
bro.
American, the other one isn't. That's why
Yeah,
I
but
think this. I'm biased against Americans, okay, when it comes to grappling. It's just that
Nah,
simple.
Lemos is the better striker. She has the better hands, but Lemos's last fight, she got submitted by Jandiroba, and I feel
Yeah,
like
but the thing is though, American grappling is terrible.
not everybody, man, not every. I feel like this is either like Amanda Lemos either lands a lucky punch and can end it in a
Wait,
ground and pound, or Suarez gets the sub.
but
That's how I
wasn't
see it.
Todd didn't Suarez literally get out grappled by Wei Lee?
Yes, but she was also able to get a she was able to get a takedown on Whaley, which not many people are able to do.
Yeah, but Wei Lee isn't. I mean, if you was to look at that fight going into it, you would think Tatiana was a better grappler, would you not?
No,
She
I
has the
knew,
better
bro.
credentials. She has the better
Whaley.
credentials as a grappler.
Yeah, she does have the better credentials of the crap, but Whaley, I knew Whaley's a different beast, bro. Whaley's the top of the top for the reason, bro. She's
I
the
get what you're
dragon.
saying, but going into that fight, you don't think she would out grappled her.
No,
That's my whole point.
that's what everyone was saying. I had Wei Lee as the I had Wei Lee winning that because she was the pure striker and like her ground game is just like on even par with Suarez, honestly.
Mm.
And I feel like she showed that it was even better than what Suarez had. So I don't know. I feel like Lemos doesn't really have a ground game. Like her, like I said, she got submitted by Jandiroba, and
No, I don't
Jandiroba
think she
is
has a ground
okay.
game at all. I'm just talking about the fact that I think she's going to be good enough to not get to the ground.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. You going with Lemos?
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I'm always going to go against the American.
She's always she's got probably like a second or third. Like she's a top five striker in the women's division. Like power wise, like her and Jessica Andrade are definitely up there. So
Not
I
to
can see
be
that.
mean or anything, but that ain't saying much in the UFC.
Yeah, get Dakota Dachova over here, man. Get
Get all of
the
the get
bro.
somebody.
Get Dakota over here from the PFL. Dakota will come in knocking people out, bro. That's what I want to see. Dakota in the UFC.
I need all of them from PFL, one championship, everywhere to come to UFC so we can have a competent women's division.
Nah,
Uh,
but these two are like two. I think they're both top 10, top 15, definitely top 15. So it should be a
yeah,
good
no, one is
scrap.
2, one is 4. It's gonna be a good
Yeah,
fight.
top five, two, top five. Yeah,
They're
that'll be
both
good.
top 5, but I don't know. You're
I
coming
mean,
off a championship fight, you're in the prelims.
yes. Well, she's also going up in weight too. Suarez is going up in weight after losing to
Still,
Whaley. So
this is a fight that could end up getting her a championship match, and it's on the prelims.
I think it will. If she beats Lemos, I think it will get her a champion. She'll
Nah,
be the
yeah,
number one
yeah.
contender.
I mean, and then if
She'll.
she loses that title fight, there's no contenders around. So.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
We'll have to
Next, you
see.
got Claudio versus Kwam Silva. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
said that wrong.
Joaquin Silva. Joaquin
Joaquin
Silva.
Silva. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
both coming off of losses. Claudio has the height, the reach, the leg reach. He has the advantages and all that. Uh, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Claudio can probably pull out a submission victory,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also a chance that Silva just KO him flat out.
I'm with you there. Claudio's the guy who just pulls guard and he always like does like the leg kick, like he always goes for leg locks and stuff. And he's not a good like stand up fighter. I feel like Joaquin is confident enough to keep it on the feet. I feel like his get up game is decent enough, and I feel like as long as his fight's on the feet, he has the advantage. He's
I
a
mean,
very powerful. Like he's a good striker. I feel like he's a dog too. Like it's
yeah, I'm
hard to
gonna
get him
go.
out of there.
I'm with you with Silva. Some fact that one, if you look at like the percentages, his percentage first off, he's a better percentage takedown, a
Hmm.
takedown guy than him, and he's better at defending the takedown than he is. However, with that being said, if he gets caught in a submission, I don't think he wins it. I think it's over if he gets caught in a submission.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Puelas needs to go join the UFC BJJ thing. He's not a UFC fighter. He's just a martial artist. He's not a guy wanting to throw hands.
Yeah, he's not. He wants to pull guard, catch you on the leg lock, heel hook,
Hmm.
or catch
Yeah,
you on one of those things. Probably
facts.
sneak a, or maybe sneak an arm bar here or there or something. No,
Mm.
that's not him. That's not in him. But just a quick second, I like to mention, and you can go to our YouTube and select select more, and click bet us. The bet us link, you could join and get 125% on the next three deposits for first time members. So everybody go over there and go ahead and do that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now back to the card. The next fight will be Jose versus Dushko.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Dushko.
Misfire,
I'm
bro.
so I'm sorry, bro. It's very hard for me to say names, bro.
No, you're good. You're good, bro. This fight's so bad. They're both fighting for their job. They're both like 0-3 in their last four or last three fights. They're Jose has pillow hands. He's hard to get out of there, but he has no power. And Dusko hasn't been a favorite in the UFC since he was like on the early contender series or something like that. Like he's had a couple fights, but he's not great. I feel like Dusko wins, but it's just an ugly fight. This should be on the like way on the higher on the, like Suarez and them should be higher up on the card than this. This is not good.
Yeah, it is it. And not for nothing, neither one of them made 85. They both 1 pound overweight.
Mm,
So I don't know. Honestly, I don't feel like we need this fight. And since we got it, I'll just go with you and say Dresco.
yeah, I feel you.
Alright. The next fight is, which breaks my heart to say, it's Alexander Hernandez versus Diego Ferreira.
Yeah.
And the way I see this fight, it's a fight to just boost up Alexander Hernandez because Ferreira goes on his way out. He's coming off a loss.
Hmm.
He isn't the same fighter that he once was. I mean,
See,
I feel like I know I don't. I just said I don't pick the non. I mean, I always pick the non-American, but I don't know. I see this can either be KO Hernandez or it goes the distance. Either way, I see Hernandez winning.
See, I don't know, man. Ferreira's been in there with dogs, man. I feel like the level of comp that Ferreira's fought, even though he is 40, I feel like Ferreira's going to come out and win this fight. He's going to fraud check this young prospect. I know Hernandez had that great KO over Chase Hooper, but Chase Hooper really isn't a striker, man. He's a grappler, and that fight never once hit the ground. So it is also coming like that was only 3 weeks ago too. So I guess I know he took no damage, but I feel like Ferreira's gonna come in here, and I feel like he's gonna fraud check Hernandez. And Hernandez really hasn't fought the greatest of comp, like striking wise, and I
That's
feel
why
like
he's getting
Ferreira's
this
got the
fight.
heart, man. Yeah.
That's why he's getting this fight. And this fight is to propel him up to higher fights,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why it's not on the main card. To so to say,
Yes.
but I definitely give it to Hernandez.
I feel you. I feel you.
Next fight is Kwang Lee. The first fight on the main card is Kwang Lee versus. I'm sorry, Santiago Luna versus Kwang Lee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is Luna's debut in the UFC. So, I mean, I don't watch too much of outside the UFC. But like
Yeah.
I said, I always go with the newer prospects, and I'm gonna go Santiago Luna.
See, I haven't seen much of Luna, but he's supposed to be this the next Mexican great prospect, the next prospect out of the Hispanic
Mexico.
community.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Sorry.
Kwang's got some good fights under his belt. I mean, he smoked the Zhao Long, even though Zhao Long wasn't good. He's coming off like a submission win. He's good on the ground. He has pretty good hands. He's not the like cleanest striker, but he's got pretty decent boxing. I feel like this is just a step too soon. Kwong was supposed to be fighting Martinez, like David Martinez or the doctor, who's farther up on the card, but um, the co-main pulled out against Font, so he's coming in
Hmm.
on short notice. So I feel like I'm going with Kwong.
I
Also,
like to see
also
the young prospects.
another thing
Uh,
about this fight, bro. Santiago's fought at featherweight before, right? He's fought at 145. And this fight's at bantamweight, so he's coming in on short notice, down 10 pounds. So I feel like Kwong has the advantage here.
I mean, they said he made weight.
Yeah,
So,
he,
oh, oh yeah, he cut weight. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Weird to be seen. Now you have Kevin Gastelum versus Dustin. And both guys coming off a loss. Gaston was clearly aging. He's down the height, reach, leg reach
Hmm.
advantage.
He's never had that in that weight class
Yeah,
though.
you're right. He's going up against a guy who honestly I don't know if he has to knock out power to say he'll knock him out. But Gaston's chin is very weak. So it's
Hmm.
like my heart, like the young fan in me wants to go Gaslam. But I don't know. I'm gonna just go Gaslam just cause I just
Yeah.
I want him to win. I just want him to stay alive and win.
Bro, if there's any remaining, like a shred of the Gastelum that we once knew that's in there, who's fought all the names in the UFC, bro, he should easily win this fight. Like Stolfisk has some, like he's okay on the ground, he's got okay hands, nothing great, nothing incredible, but I feel like if Gastelum has any shred of what he once was left inside him, this should be easy work, 3 round decision.
And the thing is, I don't know if he has it left in him, and that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Next is Rafael Garcia versus Jared Gordon. And I like
Mm.
Gordon. When I'm gonna say I like Gordon to say this, Rafael by submission.
Oh, really? You going Rafa? I feel like this was the easiest fight for me to pick in the whole card. I feel like Jared Gordon is just better than Rafa in like every department. Like his hands are better. He's got okay. Like Rafa might have a better ground game. I'm not sure, but I feel like Jared's like takedown defense is good enough. He was able to survive with a couple of good people on the ground. I feel like Gordon. I feel like this is easy. Gordon. Gordon has had a tough UFC career going up against like where like calls just didn't go his way. Like the Patty call, there was there's a couple more I can't think off the top of my head, but he in another world, this Gordon's 5-0 in the lightweight division. I feel like Rafa's not the level of comp that uh Rafa is. I mean, Gordon did get tuned up by Grant Dawson, but Grant Dawson's a dog. He's the one of the next up and comers. I feel like this is a get right spot for Gordon, and Gordon comes out and wins.
Yeah, I see Gordon was 90% of the fight and next calling a submission.
Mm,
Next you got Rob Font versus Dan Martinez. And this should be no surprise to anybody. I'm going Rob Font. No
yeah,
explanation needed.
I'm going with Ralph Font too. David Martinez, like I said, was supposed to fight Quang Lee. Now he's getting jumped up the card because Raul Rosas Jr. had to pull out because Rob Font was supposed to fight him. Um, I think this is just a levels fight. Like Rob Font's fought a lot of people in the UFC. Martinez is like I think his UFC record's like 1-0, 2-0. Like it's very few and far between. Like I think his only win is like Simon Oliveira, who isn't really anything special. I know I normally bash on the New England cartel guys, but he is literally Rob Font is the best out of them, and I feel like the levels in competition, like I said, Rob Font should win this fight.
Definitely is. I don't know. It probably will be close, but I don't see it being close.
Yeah.
Next we have the main event. We have Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva. Um, we got Diego who's also Derek, I didn't even know. I forgot he lost his last fight.
Yeah, he
Diego's
lost to
coming
Volk,
in.
bro.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I forgot he faced Volk. But you
But he
got
was
Diego.
he did good, man. He did good against Volk. He won round four. Like it was just there's too much. Too much too soon.
Volk is still Volk.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
I mean, I think he bounces back this week. Well, he
You want
bounces back.
Lopez?
Yeah, I think he bounces back.
Yeah, see, I'm with you, man. Look, the fighting nerds like last week was a bad week for the fighting nerds, man. Rufi got submitted by BSD, and he got dominated in that fight, bro. Absolutely dominated. And then Baralho, he lost the decision. One of the judges scored it 50-45, which I think is asinine, absolutely diabolical. But I think it was closer than that. But I think Imavov won. And they showed Gene Silva in the back crying. I think this is the slow fall. Like all the fighting nerds have been fraud checked. Like Parates had Gary, who fraud checked him. We just saw Barajo and Rufy get fraud checked. I feel like Gene. So this is the most like, and this is also like the highest level in competition that any of the fighting nerds have faced, in my opinion. Diego Lopez is literally coming off a title fight, like you said, and none of those guys that any of the other fighting nerds have fought are like were like one uh in. I mean, they're coming into the title fight. Like Imavov is going to be in the title fight, but they're not like they haven't fought the champion before. Is what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
I feel like Lopez wins this fight. Just, I mean, Silva has good power. He has good hand speed, but I feel like it's gonna take a lot to knock out Diego Lopez. I feel like, and we like once you get Gene Silva on the back foot, we never really like you don't we haven't seen what he's made of yet, and I feel like Lopez is gonna show everyone what he's made of and what he's a if he's about it or not. And I feel like Lopez is just gonna dominate the fight. I feel like this will go to a decision probably. I don't know if a knockout. I mean,
Yeah.
Lopez could chin him. I'm not sure, but I think I
I
lean
mean,
towards Lopez, bro.
I thought Lopez. I mean, Silva can also catch him, which I don't think is gonna happen. But he can
Yes,
catch him.
Silva has just a good a chance to catch him, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like Lopez is
I think
solid.
Lopez has a better chance to submit him than knock KO him. Honestly,
Oh yeah, he does for sure. He's definitely he's really good on the ground. Gene Silva submitted Bryce Mitchell, but
that's Bryce
if you
Mitchell.
if you look on how he got that choke, it was a front face lock. It wasn't nothing like on the ground type thing. Gene Silva hasn't really like been tested on the ground that well. Like Bryce took him down a couple of times, but I feel like Diego Lopez could outwork Bryce Mitchell honestly because Diego's a dog. Diego's one of my favorites in the UFC, bro. He's got that emo haircut and Volk's making fun
Yeah,
of him. Bro, I love that. I was like, yeah, that's my dog, bro.
I think he's gonna
So,
go on a similar run of like not saying literally what Max did, but a run of just taking out all of
all the up
his
and coming.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like if
My fault.
honestly, if he got more time to prepare for like, because he kind of got catapulted into that like, I wanted him to fight Taporia. Honestly, I feel like he would have had a good chance against Taporia, but I don't know. But yeah, I like Lopez a lot in this spot.
Next week is Dominic Reyes in the main event.
Oh yeah, that's another fight
Versus
night.
Carlos. Yeah. The fact that he's still top 10 is crazy to me.
No, he's come. He's a resurgence, bro. Reyes is resurgent. That's why he's top two. Like he's on a 3 or 4 fight knockout streak, I think. So that's why
Man,
Reyes is back
man,
in the top two.
he's 7. That's interesting. He's going against the number 3 guy. He's honestly fighting for a
Yeah,
title chance, honestly.
he's trying to get back in the mix. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll break that down next week. Hopefully, we do good on these picks. I think you ended up out picking me in the France card by one.
Told you just go young. It always helps.
No, it's the French man guy, bro. Every you picked all the French guys, and I went against the French guys in most of the spots, and all the French guys won, like every single one, which is crazy.
They ain't losing at home, my brother.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, you either go young or the hometown kids. That's what you do.
yeah. All right. Once again, go check out that link in the description of the YouTube. You know, Bet US. Go check us out. Not Move Podcast. I think that's all we got for today. You got
I
last
moved.
words, Jeff?
Nah, just want to say appreciate y'all for coming out here and like always not moved out.